Hey, welcome back to 2DG. We got another beer review. What do we have today?
Today from Cigar City, out of Tampa, Florida, we have Jai Alai. Now, before you just think that it's a clever name, Jai Alai, or the Merry Game, is a game native to the Basque region of Spain. Probably butchered that. Tampa was once home to this high-speed game, but sadly all that remains here is the IPA that we brewed in tribute to the Merry Game. So it comes up in the stuff. But basically, it was a native game over in Europe, and then once they came here, because Florida's got a huge Hispanic population, they brought the game with them. Became less and less and less and less popular as people got, older and then younger with new generation, and it moved out. But
wasn't this the stick on a net on a stick game?
Basically, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, but anyway, Jai Alai is something that I've wanted for a long time now. I did get to try this at Dark Lord Day when I was still sober. Well, actually, we didn't even get that and talk about. Some of us didn't.
No, shit. I forgot about that.
But I had this one when I was completely sober still, and it was absolutely delicious. So,
shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Mark P,
who is our friend on. Well, hold on. He's our friend on Untappd, and he supplied us with this. So big shout outs to Mark P. Mark knows who he is. We know he's a good guy. I've actually spent a lot of time talking to him one night. I got pretty embarrassingly hammered, but he's a real good guy, and we appreciate it. We also traded him at one point, so we gave him a Dark Lord. So.
Mark, you're my friend. You're not my friend.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying he's our friend on Untappd, but we've met in real life, so it's not just an Untappd friend.
How rude.
I'm saying he's more than that.
But anyway.
We've traded before.
But anyway.
That's proof.
But anyway, Cigar City's always been on my list for this beer, but also their Untappd, which haven't got to have yet. But regardless,
we didn't. We saw it.
A number of times.
Dang it.
Yeah, we've rambled. Let's get this open. It's just an IPA. I don't believe they said on here what kind of hops they use.
Now, do we need to mention Oscar Blues at all?
Go
ahead. This is the brewery that we we had an episode before where we did a Let's Talk, and we talked about craft buying craft, and this was one of them that spurred that. It was because Oscar Blues had acquired Cigar City, and is it good? Is it bad? Is it to keep them alive? Anyway, we discussed all that. So yeah, check it out. Let's just crack this open. On cue.
Right. Jai Alai. It's also a cool can design.
It is, isn't it?
Now, if you just watched our previous video, this should appear not only a lot darker, but a lot more clear.
Now, are they the ones that always canned? Were they the one, or was that out of Miami, somebody?
No, they did not always can.
So who was that? Sorry, not to divert from Cigar City, but who was the Miami-based one, though? I think it was Miami-based.
Well, they are not in Miami. So.
I know that. I'm saying who was it, though? All right.
So, a nice golden amber-ish color. Has half a finger of head when it poured, quarter finger if you got big fingers. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty commonly referred to as just like a West Coast style appearance. Nothing
really
major.
Good stiction there.
Yeah, good stiction. I don't know if this had the ABV on the can, but it should be on this. ABV is 7.5, so about what we had.
There you go.
The last one. So let's go and get a nose on there. I will say that this can is a little old. Not a lot though. But anyway, good.
I think that West Coast tribute is nice. I mean, accurate.
Yeah, it's got some nice floral spiciness to it. More kind of that lemongrass, almost, but it's watered down lemongrass.
Yeah, well, I don't even know if we call it watered down. I'd say muted with sweetness.
Yeah, definite pine.
Tropical. There's some tropical stone fruit style.
A little bit. I attribute that more to the yeast, I think.
No, I'm sure, but the smell.
If you guys want to know this interesting tidbit of information, the most useless preseason game of football is on right now. It'll be Jacksonville versus Tampa Bay. So
Tampa representing.
Yeah. Anywho, let's taste it.
The smell was very Stone-esque. That's what I was thinking of.
It doesn't say what it's brewed with. I get a lot of Centennial notes in this. I'd be willing to wager that that's in here.
It is interesting. The older the recipe, the easier it is to nail down. They funnel it down to the hops that were available. And there's so many available now.
First off, it's nicely balanced. I'm getting mostly pine and floral in this, though.
Mm-hmm.
Malt sweetness off the back. It drops off pretty dry, but not nearly as dry as I had expected.
Disagree.
You get like this weird kind of sweet fruit character in there. I can't nail it down as to what it specifically is. And the good part is, though, you don't get any alcohol taste at all. It's good, but it's,
okay.
I can definitely tell it's a little old.
Well, I'm gonna go with it's got to strip the enamel off your teeth. Bitterness, though. Hop acids or something, but it's got a really sharp carbonation pop to it, and it like feels like it's slow to tiny bubbles, but it also feels like it just strips the enamel off your teeth. But I think that's the dryness. I think it's a very dry beer, to be honest.
On the can. Oscar Blues Brewery, LLC.
It's interesting. It does say Oscar Blues on the can now.
Now that I got a couple more drinks, it is super dry.
Flavor-wise, though, the fruit thing is kind of like there's a lemongrass. Yep. Quite a bit of lemongrass, actually, but it's almost like I don't know if you've ever gotten those where you go to the grocery and you buy like oranges and you're really disappointed because they're not juicy. They're like almost like dried out.
Right.
It's like hints of the flavor, but it's not quite. And then it's kind of like that and pine and bitter. It's really good.
All right, now let's move into ratings. We drug the last one on a little bit.
Yeah, sorry.
It's in the IPA category, same as the previous one we just did, the N43. Style, they give it a 99. Overall, they give it a 99. IPA for Jai Alai. Oh, sorry, that was sponsored by the AB InBev owned Rate Beer. Your rating?
I'm really kind of split on this. I don't know whether I'm going to go at 9.5 or 10. I mean, it is an exquisite beer, but I'm really leaning towards 9.5 just because I feel it's a little too dry. But it is a fantastic beer, so I'm going to go 9.5. I'm going to stick at 9.5. I think it could be the age, but it could also be just a little too dry.
I do 9. I almost want to go 8.5, but I'm attributing that to the age. Because I know when I had it out the keg at Dark Lord Day, it was phenomenal. It was really good. That's part of what's saving it right now, just because I know it can be super fresh, and even now it's not bad.
No.
I give it a 9 though. It is like I said, a little too harsh in the bitterness, like he said. And then there's just not enough hop characteristic. It's very two-tone, basically.
Yeah. I think it's kind of like an early hoppy IPA when people were just throwing hops at everything just to make one of the most radical hoppy flavors, and not balance.
But. Yeah, but I don't think that's ever what Jai Alai was about, or even Cigar City.
Right, but that's the impression I get from it, where it's just... Look what we made.
Anyway, overall.
Overall, 9. No, 9.5. I'm going to stick at 9.5. It's, I'll drink this about any chance I get, especially now, because I want to see, is this the norm, or was the keg what I should expect? Yeah.
I think this is the norm for a 3-month-old beer.
I think it's great. Yeah, I'll drink it all the time I can. Especially if I have to go down there. Gee, that'd be rough.
Yeah.
Like maybe January, February.
Yeah.
That'd be rough.
Real rough. I'll stick it at 9. I'd stick it out again, definitely, just because I know what it can be. That being said, kind of your run-of-the-mill West Coast IPA. It's one of the better ones I've had. Not the best by any stretch, but very good. I would be curious, though, to see, since it's run by Oscar Blues now, if they're going to start to distribute more. I don't know how wide their distribution even is. I know definitely all of Florida, probably in Georgia, Alabama, those states that kind of neighbor it. But I don't know how up the coast it gets, or if it even gets Midwest area or not. But I would expect to see them probably in the next 3 or 4 years. Just if you got Oscar Blues size and money behind you, there's no way you're not going to get expanded.
Oddly, though, I don't feel like I've seen Oscar Blues in the area as heavily as they were even a year ago.
They just aren't doing... Like, even their core lineup is weird. You're always finding Dales. You're always finding 1050, which I have no problem with. Penner, which they made...
I think that.
Yeah.
Mama's Little Yellow Pills.
Yeah, the pills, which is actually very good beer. Yeah. But nothing, too crazy. Like Death by Coconut was really good. They have some one-off stuff that you get.
I just don't think they're saturating the shelf like they were, though. You might see a strip of it, but it seems like a year or two ago, there was a lot.
Well, reason being, I think, is because Indiana's got a lot more stuff popping up now, especially getting recognized and stuff. So I think that has something to do with it. But anyway, again, Mark, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Mark P.
Definitely not something I could have gotten without traveling a very good distance. Also, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell.
Please.
It's over there. Follow us on Untappd, Twitter. Do we have Instagram?
Yep.
We have Instagram.
See, that's how...
I don't do Instagram, okay? Follow us on everything else.
He drinks all the time. You think you could just go snap.
Just take a picture. And then we're almost to the 100 subscribers. If we haven't reached it by this point, spread the word. And then, like I said, we will be doing a giveaway. We haven't yet decided how that's going to be done. But we'll figure it out. And then we've also, watch our last video. We got some upcoming stuff, too. Anything you have to say?
Nope. No, nothing more than...
2EG.
See ya.